is working on vertical with the Flux-core. Just started, family. He's getting it in as you see. And we're gonna tune in and check them out. We are working with 0.45 wire. We're on, let me see. I believe we're on, check out the amps real quick. I believe we're on 260 as far as the wire speed and 22 volts. 75-25 gas. And we got them set up on a 4-sided plate that is made out of angle. So it's a 3/8 angle plate, and we cut 2 of them and we weld them back to back, so that way it can make a 4-corner design to do flat, horizontal, vertical, and overhead. All they have to do is flip the plate. Kind of show you from this angle over here. See, that's actually the last one back here, which is going to be the overhead. And then I believe over here, which is horizontal. And the goal is to fill all of them up. By the time you fill all that gap up in that one position, you should have been able to master that technique. Now, it's still going to take some time, practice, but you're going to have it for sure by the time you finish that. And especially when it comes to getting ready to prepare for your test. I believe once you get that down, it's going to be easier to take that test. Real easy. The test is just a 3/8 coupon, so you're only thinking about 1, 2, 3, probably 5 passes, and you're done. As you see, if you do it right, that slag will just fall off of there. It'll just fall off. So in this program, it's a 16-week program, and we teach stick welding, Flux-core welding, and MIG welding in 4 positions, but we test you in 2. And this is in Little Rock, Arkansas, off of 7400 Scott Hamilton Drive in Little Rock, Arkansas, Southwest Little Rock, at the Goodwill Academy. 16-week program, approximately $37.75, family. So it's very, very, very affordable. And this program is fast-tracked to help people dive back into the workforce field to change their lives and get better income. They got grants and scholarships available. So call down to the Goodwill Academy and ask them about some of these grants, scholarships, and pay-as-you-go program, so that way they can give you great information on how to get signed up and get involved in what we got going. In this way, it's getting better and better. As you see, everything is good as far as the gas. You don't see no pinholes, so he's keeping his distance. So right now, he's just fine-tuning the process, finding his travel speed. So keep in mind, when you're doing this, it's distance, travel speed, and angle. You get all those things lined out, family, and they're gonna be no problem for you. See how he's keeping his travel speed up? I had to go find the lens, family, so we could do a nice video. I wanted to show y'all some behind the scenes. And it's all about keeping the angle. You see how he's just pushing it up, going straight up. And it's making it a whole lot easier for him. Good angle too, you can really see it. Oh man, that was a good one. That was a good ride. Like, it was consistent and everything. Like you was riding in the Hellcat with the speed. You was riding with the cruise control on, but you was doing 100. He's killing it, fam. Practice make perfect, so just remember, when you inside the booth, you just running stringer beads. Taking your time running stringer beads. And also, you want to throw in there too a few stops and starts, because you're going to have to do that. So while you doing it too, bro, as you going on some of them, like come up here and like in the middle, just stop. Let it cool for a second. And then dive back into it and tie back in, because you're going to have to do that, so that way you can practice on your start and stop. So that's the only thing you're going to have to do. So, you know, right now you got the heat coming off of it. You see that it's cool for it. Listen, I can feel the heat out here, boy. It is burning. So, you know what I mean? So I would just, you know, start up and start on some of them, you know, go straight on one and then one stop in the center. Then two, and then tie back into it and keep it going. But that gives you that. Because sometimes you're going to have to do maybe 6-8 inches, whole foot, then you're gonna have to stop and tie back in and keep going. You see what I'm saying? So that way you'll be used to making them look the same, you know. So, other than that, family, he's doing great. He's getting it in. Flux-core is most definitely a different animal, and this is dual shield Flux-core. Now you got Flux-core that's self-shielded, and most of the time they use that for repairing outside repairs. Now they do use it on some standard stuff, but a lot of times it be for repairs. But a lot of times they will have dual shield on the job site, or they're gonna have self-shield wire Flux-core, depends on what they're working on. Most of the time you see it in the shop, like the shops will have dual shield as they're building structural parts, and then outside they'll be running self-shield gas. Depends on, you know, the location and where they at. We got a small example right here, so you can kind of see. This is self-shield Flux-core. Give y'all some quick information so you can kind of check that out. I don't want to go too fast so that you can actually see it. Then let me take you to the other board for the flux that he's working on right now. Now this is the dual shield flux. Like I said, it all depends on the thickness of material and what you are working on. It all depends on what you're working on. Now, we're using 75-25. Some shops do use, they'll use a 90-10. They'll use 100% argon, 100% carbon dioxide. It'll make the weld look a little different, but normally they'll do that. In bigger shops, I just see them use 100%. I just see them use 75-25. In my personal opinion, the 75-25 produces a better weld, in my personal opinion. So, wanted to give y'all some live updates from the Flux-core, and just tell a friend. If you know someone that's interested in learning how to weld, let them know that in Little Rock at the Good Weld Academy, they actually got a 16-week program that is beneficial for everyone. All gone. Watch them tie back in, and we're gonna call it a show. Make sure you share this video. Tell someone to check out the academy. Learn how to weld in Little Rock, Arkansas. All gone.